What's going on, crime fighters, and welcome to Film Cave Live episode number 11. Today we got a lot to cover. Well, not a lot, but some pretty big things. It's been generally a quiet week in terms of movie news, but today, last 2 days actually, a lot of things dropped that kind of needed to be talked about. And I have some opinions on them, especially one, which I'm not too happy about. Damn it. Let's see. Let's see how we're looking on live. You guys know what the dealio is. Okay, we're all good. Perfecto. All right, guys. So we got a lot to cover today, and let's see if we can get on to it, shall we? Our first story of the day. We're doing a little bit of coverage here. James Gunn. Happy birthday, by the way, brother. You're sharing a lovely birthday, and today he got a lot more than just birthday wishes. He had the Suicide Squad reveal. So we have ourselves a title. Well, at least a title art, I should say. So today he revealed the official title art for Suicide Squad, the latest DC film to be coming out, one out of a few. And you know what? I don't think it's bad. I don't know how old you are, my friend, but this is quite the damn gift. So we have here, boom. So he revealed this today on his Twitter. This hashtag the Suicide Squad team just got me these amazing new official title treatments for my birthday. And the cast and I have so much more to show you guys on August 22nd at DC Fandom. See you there. So we're going to get spoiled. And I'm so excited for DC Fandom. It's not even funny. But I'm pretty sure we're going to get a trailer for Suicide Squad. Maybe. The cast will come out. Maybe you'll get will come out virtually. Maybe we'll get a few stills, character posters, or photos. But this is the official logo. It's definitely a throwback to the old school comics with the bullet holes going through the suicide within the title. So he's definitely going back to his roots for this film, starring Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, Pete Davidson, Nathan Fillion. Uh, God, the list goes on. John Cena, Alice Braga, Taika Waititi. Good God, I keep forgetting Taika's in that movie. This is gonna be fun. I hope it's phenomenal. This is shaping up to be pretty damn great. But I love the logo. It's subtle. It's very comic booky, which I love. Um, Vastly different from David Ayers, which went with a more flashy, colorful approach to it. This one is just straightforward, on the nose, throwback, paying homage to the comics, and I like it. James Gunn knows what he's doing when it comes to superhero films. He is a comic nerd himself. He takes great pride within the property that he takes on, and you can definitely see it within his work. And I look forward, to seeing what he can inevitably do with this. So, moving on from there, our next story. Ryan Reynolds is going back to his old ways. The King of Troll gave us a little recut of the Reynolds cut of Green Lantern, but hinting at a possible, even though it says not, but you never know, but we'll get into that later. He dropped his latest version. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you for coming to the chat. Welcome to the show. Ryan Reynolds re-edits Green Lantern to include the Justice League. So, Ryan Reynolds took to Twitter and he decided to address some rumors going on that he would be playing Hawkman in the upcoming Black Adam film, which wouldn't be bad, to be honest with you. He can swell up just a little bit more, just a little bit. He's already ripped. Just add a little bit more mass to him, and I think he'd do pretty good as a Hawkman. But sadly, we're not getting that. I'm not playing Hawkman and Black Adam, although I generally do whatever the hell The Rock tells me to do. Don't we all? He posted that on Tuesday. And here's the kicker of what he says. He continues, I would, however, love to be in Zack Snyder's Justice League movie, and I've heard I may already be in it. Hashtag Snyder Cut. So, with all this being said, Ryan is an advocate for the Snyder Cut, which is great. But he also made a little personal video for us lovelies to watch and to see. His own cut, which has a few cameos. Let's take a look and see what we get. Oh, that spaced the hell out of it. Didn't want to do that. Let me turn this up so you mofos can hear it. Let me unplug. Go back to this again. All right, unplug and see if you can hear. Sorry, guys. I know what I did. I didn't unmute myself when that happened. Sorry, guys. know what I did. I did unmute myself. Sorry, I didn't unmute myself after the video. I forgot to have to do that when we do this. So you probably don't even know what the hell I just said for like the past 10 minutes. Basically what I said is Ryan Reynolds is known for being a huge troll. And a lot of his trolling comes with a lot of truth, a lot of Deadpool, situations like that. So can there be an inkling of truth behind this Green Lantern rumor? Even though it's been confirmed that he is not in the Snyder Cut of Justice League, what if he is? What if this is his little way of interjecting that little truth to be, give us a hint that we might see his Hal Jordan make an appearance? That would be pretty damn awesome, even though this Justice League is not continuing in canon to the DC universe. So it's a complete own separate entity. So we could have Ryan Reynolds pop up as Green Lantern for a small little second, crack some jokes, make some quips, interact with the characters that we love, and that would be pretty damn awesome. Nothing is confirmed yet. There's still a lot of secrecy when it comes to Snyder Cut of Justice League. Ryan may be one of those big secrets, and he may be feeding us something that we think is a joke all along. And just might not be as funny because he might be in that mofo. So that was the Ryan Reynolds cut of Green Lantern. I'm sad we didn't get to see Tom Cruise in there. That would have been something amazing because y'all know, I don't know if you caught this one, I'm gonna say it again. Tom Cruise was rumored to be Green Lantern at what point of time, or at least they were seeking him out to be Green Lantern, the studio. Even fairly recently, they had this situation go on to where they was thinking Tom Cruise as Hal. Given Top Gun and all that good stuff, it only made sense. But we'll see where it goes from here. I'm curious. Ryan, he's awesome for that. And thank you guys for the chat to let me know the audio was out. Oh, you couldn't hear the video either. So you guys didn't hear the video? Do you want to play it again? Tell me in the chat if you heard the Ryan Reynolds Twitter video from before. I'll play it for you guys again. I know that was annoying. Gotcha. But hey, Matt, thanks for joining, brother. I didn't get to welcome you because, I was dealing with audio issues. But thanks for everybody that's in the chat so far. It's really awesome to have you guys. But if you missed it, I don't want to keep playing the same video. It's on Ryan Reynolds' Twitter account. There's nothing new on there. It's just the visuals, but at least you guys saw that. But there was no audio significance to it at all. But, go back and check it out. It's funny regardless to see it all. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we have Miss Patty Jenkins, the goddess who brought us the Princess of the Mascara. Her time, helming Wonder Woman might be coming to an end. She might be hanging up the lasso, as it were. That would kind of suck, but understandably so. When you're stuck in a universe, you put so much into it, it's, you don't want to run into that fatigue. And I think she wants to hit that point before, she gets there. So let's read this article and check out what she's saying here. That's when the sound went out. Ah, gotcha. But at the very end of the show, I'll go back and we'll play the video and hopefully you guys can hear it. All right, so let's read her quote here. She was absorbing whatever the results. Okay, so apparently last month Wonder Woman, director Patty Jenkins, explained that she'd hit the pause button on development for a third Wonder Woman film so that she can make sure she was absorbing whatever the result of this pandemic is. Smart. Then we get we're not starting to work on that movie right away. I'm hoping to do this Amazon movie before we do the third Wonder Woman, and I may not do either of them. You never know what will happen in this world, So, as you all know, She was also planning a Amazon spin-off series. This is a lot of time being spent in this world. So I can definitely understand wanting to hang it up after a certain point. You don't want to completely shoehorn and just box yourself into one particular thing creatively and be known just for that. Patty is an amazing director. And I wouldn't want to be pigeonholed into something, just based on the superhero genre and have so much more to give, because us as fans will want more. The studio would want more. And like I said, you risk running that well pretty dry. Not everybody's sitting there just thirsty looking stuck. Like, what are we doing here? You're either going to run into the ground and flop, we're going to get tired of it, or you're going to lose your creative outreach. So Wonder Woman 84 gave me a chance to do a lot of things that I couldn't accommodate in the first movie. I was so happy to tell the Wonder Woman origin story. It was almost her birth, but we really haven't seen what she is capable of. It is exciting for me to show her at the peak of her strength. But it is also very important that she fights an internal struggle. She is a goddess and tries to help humanity. She is not only someone who fights evil, she tries to show bad people how to improve. It's an interesting dilemma. The next one is probably my last Wonder Woman movie, so I have to put everything I want to show there. We have to think carefully. This is a very smart move by Patty. Incredibly smart. The studio gave her a lot of leeway to do what she wanted in the first Wonder Woman film. And just look at the chat, see what you guys are talking about. They gave her a lot of leeway to do what she wanted on that film. And of course, with a greenlit sequel, I'm sure they're going to do it even more. So she's spanning out this trilogy to tell her story, her origin, her arc, along with the Amazon spin-off film. Now, this is the story she truly wanted to tell. That makes me excited for this film. Now, do third films have a tendency of, being god-awful? Yes, they do. Do I think Patty is capable of that? Yes, everybody is. Even great directors taking first-time cracks at superhero films, pretty horrible. AKA Martin Campbell, Green Lantern. Hello. Hit the Cam Newton. Hello. Wonder Woman 84 is a goofy movie. You ain't seen it before. How you know? How you know this, sir? I'm disengaging. I know it's a joke. But yeah, so I'm still excited for the film. I really hope she treads careful. Don't exhaust herself. Don't let the studio pressure you into doing something you want to do. If your third one is the last one, I'm okay with it. Make sure you end it on a high note, because if Wonder Woman was great, if 84 is great, and then you see the third one, and that's not good, we don't need a Blade Trinity on our hands. All right? End strong. Tell the story you want to tell. But I'm okay with this. Don't get yourself locked up in something you don't want to do. So that's what I have to say about that. Best of luck to you, Patty. I believe in you. I'm going to be watching it regardless. So I'm here for it. All right. Moving on. Seth Rogen, something I had no idea was a thing, is producing his very own Ninja Turtles film. This shocked the hell out of me when I found this out a few days ago, that he was attached to this. But he's taken a very unique approach that other films lacked in doing in terms of storytelling, which I'm actually going back and thinking about it. He has a very great point with this, because you really haven't seen it. So let's see what that point is. While he was promoting his, an American Pickle. Let me see what it says. Yeah, An American Pickle for HBO Max, which I want to see. Actually, of course, it's not getting good reviews, but I don't give a damn. So, this is something that was brought up, and he says, as a lifelong fan of Ninja Turtles, weirdly, the teenage part of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was always the part that stuck out to me the most. And as someone who loves teenage movies and who's made a lot of teenage movies and who literally got their start in their entire profession by writing a teenage movie, the idea of kind of honing in on that element was really exciting to us. I mean, not disregarding the rest, but really using that as kind of a jumping off point for the film. So yes, he's producing the film with Evan Goldberg and James Weaver. I don't know if he's writing it. Let's see. Does it say anything that he's writing? Let's see. It does not say that he's writing it. I'm pretty sure he'll have a hand in doing that, actually. But that's not for sure and for certain. I really love this approach. Because like I said, once you actually think about it, none of the films really honed in on that teenage aspect. They had the name, but they were basically grown-ass man turtles doing their thing. The reboot, even the old school, didn't really tackle teenage, challenges, feelings. What does it even like to be literally a young mutant ninja turtle? Finding out who you are, molding yourself, shaping the teachings of, I was about to say Shredder, not him, Splinter. So that's a very unique place. And I don't know if it's going to be more of a serious tone or it's going to have that kind of mix between that Seth Rogen humor and heart, because he does have good heart in his coming of age films. So I'm very curious on the balance. Is it going to be kid-based? Is it going to be a rated R film? I personally want a rated R Mutant Ninja Turtle film. That would be awesome. Okay. What's going on, Movie Blocks? Welcome, everybody. Andy, I see you. Thank you guys for stopping in again, man. I really love this. I appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm very interested. I hope it's rated R. I hope it's rated R. Hope. Doubt it because it's Ninja Turtles. But a man can hope. We all know Seth Rogen is truly at his best when he has no limitations. But kids are going to be seeing this movie, and we don't want them running away and crying. Well, Mommy, why is Leonardo dropping F-bombs and smoking weed and shit? First of all, I just want a side note. Y'all see this Fast and Furious shit right here? Somebody who is literally obsessed with this franchise, this video game looks so damn trashy. It looks horrible. These graphics look like 2004 Need for Speed fucking Burnout type. It looks horrible. As big as this franchise is, they should have put a hell of a lot more into this damn film. Not film, video game. But anyway, I digress. So, our next topic, DC Fandom. They provided us with a little teaser trailer. As you know, this 24-hour live event is happening on August 22nd, and today they released a teaser for it. Now we're going to test this sound again, people. What is happening? Skip damn ad.
Guys, it's Lauren.
What is this shit? Where'd it go? Sorry, y'all. We're dealing with.
And today I'm letting you control my Lenovo Yoga laptop.
That's why.
I just released a new song and I need your help.
Yeah, girl. Hurry up. Get out of here. There it is. Okay. Cool. All right, so. Am I muted? Okay, I'm not muted. Just making sure I'm not muted. So DC Fandom released a teaser trailer for it. I didn't know events had teaser trailers like this, but I guess because it's DC, you want to start getting the hype rolling. I will be covering DC Fandom on its launch all damn day. I will be there. Hopefully they break down what all different aspects of their verse is for that day. They just give us a picture, but no breakdown. But hopefully that comes soon. We will see. So without further ado, let us watch. You guys tell me in the comment section if you can hear it, right?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to DC Fandom.
All right, Miss Aisha Taylor. All right. Come on, ho. All right. Y'all hear me? We're good? Back again? Am I muted? All right. All right, we're back. Cool. So, that was the teaser trailer for the DC Fandom. Now, that's an interesting layout they have. And I wonder if that's going to be, like, if there's presenters, if, you know, I'm sure there are going to be presenters, if they're going to be filming them from home, obviously, but having to do a long shot. So they will visually and virtually be in that stadium as they, you know, present and as the event goes on. Because that would be pretty cool, actually, how they do that. What is Captain Marvel against? Look at you guys talking about Captain Marvel already. Go ahead. So I wonder if that's how they're going to do it, because Aisha Taylor was chilling in the middle of the whole dome, unless it's literally specifically just her there the whole time in that setup, and then people will be live calling in to reveal things, talk about things, and you know, just like that. I'm curious how that's going to be done. Now, like I said, everything's going to be broken down. I don't know if it's going to be on a time-based thing, if they're going to be having different things going on at once that you kind of have to go and click to see and to join and to watch, or is it all just going to be continuous throughout the day and they just roll right into the events? Because like I said, it's broken up into different verses. So it's like the U-verse, the fan-verse, the now-verse, or something like that. I can be completely botching these, but it's something along those lines. I think you'll have to literally go into each one to see what you do. So of course the schedule is going to have to come out. But in terms of the teaser, I really like it. I forgot how awesome the Superman theme is. As stated before, I am not a Superman fan by any means. I like aspects of him when done pretty cool and right. Like Smallville, absolutely love. Justice League, I liked him in Justice League. It was really great. I can't wait to see him in the black suit in this one. So it's aspects of things of him that I do like, but as an overall character in general, I don't like Superman. I'm sorry. Y'all already know where it's at, the goddamn bat. But I digress. So August 22nd, the drop and launch of DC Fandom. Be on the lookout for more things to come. So now, this is the two main topics of the night. Main topic number one has me furious, hot, pissed, angered, perturbed, everything you can think of. Just read the bottom of that. Just read that. What's that say? What's that say? Mulan is coming where? Fucking home. I don't want her in my home. I want her in a theater. That's what I want. And they are taking that from me. Let us read. Disney announced during an investors call Tuesday that they will forego a domestic theatrical release of the live-action retelling of Mulan in favor of a digital debut on Disney Plus on September 4th. Internationally, the film will open in cinemas in regions that don't yet have Disney Plus. That's what to say to y'all. Fuck y'all international motherfuckers. You lucky bastards. I digress again. Mulan will premiere on Disney Plus on September 4th for a premium price of $30. IGN understands that once Disney Plus subscribers pay the premium fee for the film, that it will remain in the library for the duration of the subscription to the streaming service. We're announcing today that in most Disney Plus markets, including the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and a number of countries in Western Europe, we will be offering Disney Plus subscribers the epic adventure Mulan on Disney Plus on beginning September 4th, said CEO Bob Chapek. The price point will be $30 in the US and will vary slightly in other countries. Simultaneously, we will be releasing the film theatrically in certain markets where we currently have no announced launch plans for Disney Plus and where theaters are open. We're looking at Mulan as a one-off. Again, as opposed to saying there's some new business windowing model that we're looking at. This is so stupid. The media giant made the announcement while also announcing some very good news. Disney Plus has passed 60.5 million subscribers, and some very bad news. The impact of the coronavirus pandemic on Disney parks saw Disney take a $3.5 billion hit to operating income and a loss of $2 billion to shareholders. And I'm here to just talk about how it's been delayed several times already and all kind of stuff. Okay. Here's my issue. And it's pretty big because this scares me for future projects when it comes to Disney. This is fucking stupid. This is dumb. This makes no sense. It does, sure, in a business sense. Sure. Mulan is not a film to be viewed at home. That is not its purpose of experience. That's not why it was made. That's not how it was made. You're taking a hit, so fucking what? You are Disney. You are not going to close because you're missing out on a few. I gotta stop cursing so much. I'm angered. A few films. Keep your ass still. Wait till theaters open. Whatever you lost, you are going to make a significant amount of that shit back. You may be past the quarter. You may have took a hit for that quarter, and then when it comes back out in the theaters, it's a whole new one. Guess what? You're going to make money. You own the world. Why are you ruining such a rich film to a home screen, to a $30 subscription? That is dumb. Cool your jets. Wait till shit comes out. Push it back till next year, like everything else is. Why do you have to be so difficult? Stop being greedy. You already own the world. Why? And here's what's scary. Now, that's such a big property like Mulan got the okay to be streamed at home. What do you think that means for Black Widow? You think we'll be getting an announcement soon? Black Widow, watch it at home. Why in the fucking blue hell would I want to see either of those movies at home? Disney is biting off more than they can chew. They're being very reactionary right now. They're not thinking, they're getting scared. And they're making decisions that aren't smart. We finally are getting a Black Widow movie. We've all been asking for it. We're finally getting it. And now she has to be dumbed down. Potentially, she has to be dumbed down to watching it on a little 60-inch screen, depending on what size your TV is, as opposed to a full building's wall worth of epic, fine-ass Scarlett Johansson stuck in a skin-tight-ass suit with all curves popping out of everywhere, whooping ass. I gotta see that on a little screen. I'm okay with that. As in, I'm not okay with that. So, Disney, bring it back. Please take your time to think of things. Stop being so scared and don't react off things. Give it time. Push your properties back. You're going to make money. When theaters open back, people are going to see these films. Things like New Mutants and all that, sure. That movie's been delayed so many times before people were even fucking sneezing. So we can watch that at home. That's fine. But Mulan? The most badass gangster in Disney? Especially when it comes to princesses? What? You're going to show your majesty some respect. Not respect, some respect. Because she deserves it, as well as we all. So that's very frustrating. But I get it from a business aspect. We're losing money. What do we do? Stop the bleeding. Apply pressure. Matt, if you're still watching, you get all my references and the urgency for this medical degree. So that's where I stand with that. It's very frightening. It's bad because now this is going to start opening the doors even outside of Disney Plus and Disney movies. What if HBO HBO Max starts taking other mainstream films and they're buying them? They're pushing them out to their, they're pushing them out to their subscriptions and streaming. And what if, an example, like what if they're like, you know what? Let's pick up Fast and Furious. Why not? Let's pick it up. Or if Universal decided to, partner up, we're going to put it on HBO Max. We're going to premiere it, even though it's not. Fast and Furious has been pushed back until next year. I'm just using that as an example as what this potentially can do. Studio houses partnering up to release films on home demand, and I'll be good, goddamn, if I watch Fast and Furious at home. I would go on a homicidal spree. They can kiss my ass twice with lip injections and a damn I don't know, something. But I'll be damned if that happens. So this is very dangerous. This is very, very dangerous. Why's my hat so crooked? It's just my head. Oh, just flip around like this. You see my face. Boom. Hat flip. Never know what you're going to get in these live streams. But yeah, so this is dangerous. I hope this does not start a trend amongst studios in Hollywood. I really don't, because that would be very frightening. It would be disappointing. It would be a letdown. You're dumbing down and you're taking away the intention of what these artists wanted its viewers to see this film, their film. I just don't think we should do that to them. So that's where I stand on it. Frustrated, scared, frustrated, and frustrated. If you can tell, I'm frustrated. But yes, let's see what you guys are talking about in this chat before we get to the last story of the night. Story of the night. Okay. Let's see what you guys have here. I see you guys having a lot of conversation about Captain Marvel, which we're about to jump into. Let's see, going back. So you guys are talking about a lot of good stuff. Ninja Turtles, Captain Marvel. Let's see, almost up him. He needs his beauty sleep. You're talking about me? Yes. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. It is extremely dangerous. Not a fan of that movie. Which movie, Rapid Reactions? Which one aren't you a fan of? That is all that up. But the DCU, I mean, that's extremely dangerous, but there's no more movies and stuff to spoil, I think. We need to see what will be in the post-credit scene in Black Widow in theaters. Yes, we do. That is a very good point. I don't want to see no damn post-credits. Well, will there be a post-credit scene for Black Widow? I don't think anything connected to the new MCU films, though. It may connect something of like passing of the torch, maybe, with like her sister. But what could you possibly go from there in a prequel like that? Unless she shows her getting a call for like Endgame or something, or I don't know. We'll see. That's a very good point. Let's see. Least favorite Marvel movie. My least favorite Marvel movie? I'm gonna save that for after the show when we do questions if there's any more. Talking about Matt not being in the chat anymore. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to our last topic of the night, and then we will get to questions. So if you guys watching now have any questions, get them ready for after the segment. And as well, I want to check the Twitter. Usually no one's done it there with the hashtag AskFilmCave, but we'll see. Okay, banners. Last story of the night. Woo! Yes, what a good time to be black. Just have to throw that in there. Yes, we're getting that diversity in both women, for female, and people of color. I love it. Nia DaCosta has been chosen to direct Captain Marvel 2. I'm very excited about this. Very excited about this. Because Nia DaCosta is, from what I've seen, she has a very unique and amazing vision. And Candyman looks very promising. Even the little puppet short that they did for the film was beautiful. Now, I'm not familiar with her past work, or maybe I am. Let's see. Let's go back and see what she has in terms of film. Nia DaCosta. Let's see your IMDb. IMDb. What does she have on IMDb? Okay. So we can get a good history here. Let's see. Oh, Rosamund Pike has a new show up. Okay. Filmography. Director. Where's her? Is this her first film? Candyman? Producer, writer. No, okay. Also, relatively small films. So Candyman, Top Boy, TV series, Little Woods, Night and Day. So not a lot of directing here. But Marvel tends to do that. They know what they're talking about. Okay. So the biggest thing that she's going to be doing is Candyman. And that looks very promising. So let's read up what's what's going on. Although the studio met with several individuals, DaCosta seemed to have the edge for some time, even as she and others met with Marvel chief Kevin Feige over the weekend. Interesting. So she clearly has an edge and something about her that they loved. And I'm pretty sure a lot has to do with Candyman. That makes me very excited, especially for Candyman, because if you got Captain Marvel because of this, I cannot wait to see this film. But this makes me excited because of the fact that we have a woman of color helming Captain Marvel 2. And we're keeping it with female director. So I'm sure Brie Larson is very happy and ecstatic about this because she hit two. She checked off two of her boxes. Female director, diverse. So she's ecstatic. So it also means we're going to get, I hope, a lot more enthusiasm, a lot more, I don't want to say dedication, but I'm expecting a much stronger performance from her in this film now because of this. Because say what you want about the Captain Marvel film. I personally was not a fan of it. Like, it was okay at best. I wasn't feeling her as much. I didn't feel much from her, in that film in terms of energy, conveying emotion, badassery, until like the last 20 minutes where it was like a whole just CG fest of her just kicking the shit out of ships. But her in general, I didn't have that connection with. And it's only when she was with her friend, I forget her name, that's when I felt something, because it was mostly coming from the friend. Her emotion, her acting, and trying to give Brie that something to react off of. That's where everything came from. But in general, I was not feeling Brie. Hopefully now that she has something that she's been fighting for and wanting, in this new film, this will bring out something more in her. Because I loved her in Endgame. Loved her in Endgame. So if she brings that in more to this film, and if Nia DaCosta can challenge her, because Nia DaCosta seems like a very artsy director, where she's very focused on character-driven story, on performance, that is something to look forward to. Now, this is going to be her first time handling something big in terms of spectacle and weight and gravitas and scale. But I'm confident that she can handle it. The studio is obviously confident that she can handle it. That also plays into what kind of themes they're going to dive into. Nia DaCosta, the themes that she's been dealing with, especially with Candyman and what it looks like Top Boy, is very, of course, based on the Black struggle, our community, our ups and downs, our struggles, our highs, our lows. There's a lot of strength in that. Of course, Captain Marvel is not a Black woman. There is one. And is she appearing in this one, or is she appearing in Doctor Strange? Who was it? The daughter. I forget. But thematically, as a woman, I feel like they're going to play this smart without bashing it over your head. That makes sense. I feel Nia knows how to separate and how to truly merge story and theme without it being too overbearing. So, is this the first MCU female director? No, because Black Widow had one, so this would be the second, right? Yeah, this would be the second, because the first Captain Marvel was a duo director. Okay, so this is only the second film within the MCU that has a female director. Right? Yeah. I don't want to stick my foot in my mouth. And don't be surprised if Gina DeWood, whatever her name is, that just did The Old Guard, gets a film too, somewhere down the line. Don't be surprised. So I'm very excited about this. I look forward to it. When I saw this right before filming, I was like, holy shit. Okay, yes. So let's do it. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for the topics of the evening. I'm going to open it up to some questions if you guys have any. Let's check in our besides Carol. Let's see if we have any questions on the hashtag on Twitter, which I doubt, but we're going to check anyway. Let's see. Latest. Okay, we don't. So, moving on to the questions here. Let's see. Least favorite Marvel movie. Rapid reactions. My least favorite Marvel movie. Let's take this out to get more. My least favorite Marvel movie would have to probably be Thor: The Dark World. It's Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel is my least favorite MCU movie by far. Yeah, I don't know why I thought about that. Sorry, I'm parched. So, yes, Captain Marvel is my least favorite. Boom, we got that. Talk about my not being okay. Credits for Black Widow is Endgame Black Widow being a Skrull. That would piss me off if they did that, because there was rumors about a damn clone and all that. I really hope that's not true, because I will literally punch somebody in the face. Whoever's sitting in the theater next to me, I'm sorry, you're getting punched if that ends up being the thing. Collab with Tyrone Magnus. Well, how can I put this? Let's just say I've tried many times. Yeah. And yeah, tried many times, yet to get a response or acknowledgement. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Nothing against the man at all. Nothing to say ill will, nor will I. But I've tried. Definitely tried. Random Andy. He already did a long time ago. I've never collabed with Tyrone. Tyrone is personally responsible for my existence on YouTube. That I will say. He was the one that brought me to the world back when people gave a damn about my channel. So he's personally responsible for that, and I'll always be, grateful for that. Very, very grateful for that. Which is why, like I said, you'll never hear me speak ill of him, even if he does something I don't agree with, depending on what it is. But yeah, I'll just say times have changed since then and now. Channel back up and moving. I'd love to see my channel back up and moving too. Let's see, any other questions? Opinion on the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I really like Amazing Spider-Man 2. That is just me. I thought it was a very fun movie. I actually loved Electro. I thought visually Electro was cool. I thought his whole concept was cool. Him basically being a damn god, essentially, how they displayed his powers and how strong he was. I loved it. Does it have its problems? Duh, absolutely. A lot of problems. But I personally thought it was fun. The chemistry between Adam and what's her name, Emma, is phenomenal. Obviously, they were together at the time. And of course, Andrew kills it as Spider-Man and carrying the whole movie on his back. Harry was fine. What's his name? Who plays Harry? Damn it! What's that bastard's name? It's like right there. Tell me in the chat. What's his name? Who plays Harry Osborn in Amazing Spider-Man 2? Dane, is it Dane DeHaan? Dane DeHaan? Yeah, there you go. Oh, I said at the same time. Jinx, Meltone. Yeah, Dale DeHaan. Good as Harry. That fucking goblin. Oh, so bad. But other than that, I liked Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yeah, seeing Captain Marvel was my least favorite too. Okay, cool. So it looks like there's no more questions. So it looks like a good place to wrap it up. Practice safe sex. I want to thank you guys for joining me. This has been the latest episode of Film Cave Live. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for sending in your questions, and thank you for just being a part of this whole thing and still sticking around for this long. Join me in the road to 100,000 subscribers. Like, comment, and share. Subscribe if you haven't already. Please subscribe. It would mean oh so much. As well as hitting those thumbs up button. Really helps the channel. Be sure to follow my social media posted in the description box below. And if you're catching this on playback on YouTube, please, whenever there's an announcement of the next episode of Film Cave Live, be sure to send your questions to #AskFilmCave on Twitter. That's a great way to get them out. Or if you're watching live, of course, you can send your questions through there if I catch them. But if you're doing it directly through the hashtag, I'll be able to pick them up directly. So, it's been real. It's been John. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.